welcome to Yoga with Angie. And today I want to take you through a very gentle practice to help you get better rest. I'm coming here today from the studio, and I'm going to take you through a very gentle practice just to help get your body ready for a restful sleep. And the first thing you want to do is make sure you have a prepared environment. So make sure the room is dark, no phones in the room, it's quiet. The other thing I like to have is essential oil diffuser, or if you're just using essential oils on your body, on your sheets, something to give that aromatic help in getting a restful night's sleep. But I would like you today, for today's practice, to grab some super simple props, whatever blankets you have, pillows. I also have a bolster here, and we're going to take a very nice gentle practice. It's going to be very short. But it's going to be something that you could do every night as a simple routine.
So we're going to start in child's pose. You can bring your knees together or knees wide with your toes together. Your hips are sitting back into your heels. We're going to start by just extending the arms long, letting the crown of the head just fall onto your mat. Nice big deep breath in. Extend the arms long. And on the exhale, drive the hips into the soles of the feet. Let the head fall. Now gently place those palms face up, right to the sides of those shins, or right at the sides of the ankles. And again, you can take wide knees here, or take your knees together, whichever you prefer. Deep breath in here, and exhale. Let the shoulders relax on the exhale. Each exhale allowing those hips to sink into the heels. Deep breath in and exhale. And ideally you want to take about 8 to 10 breaths here in this pose, letting you just sink into the pose, letting your hips sink into your heels, letting your breath shallow, your shoulders relax, your elbows release. And whatever's comfortable here, if you want to bring a bolster or pillows underneath your hips or tailbone, you can absolutely do that. Find whatever's comfortable for you here. And we'll take one more breath here. And slowly start to come up into a seated position and come up into a tabletop position. And I like to just drop the hips side to side. And again, having something super comfortable to wear here, warm, whatever you need. Let's just do a few gentle cat-cows. Press down, drop the belly. And on the exhale, draw the belly into the base of the spine, let the head fall. Inhale, bring the chin and chest forward. And exhale, round it out. One more inhale. And exhale. And come back into a tabletop position. I'm just going to remove this sweater so you can see what I'm doing. You're going to press down through your palms. We're going to do one just gentle downward dog here. Press down through the palms, lift the hips high, and let the head just fall between the biceps. Pedal out those heels, let the head just fall between the biceps. Give it a nice deep breath in, press down through those palms. And exhale. One more deep breath in, squeezing those elbows together. And exhale, release. And go ahead and gently take those feet about hip distance apart and walk those palms up to the feet and let yourself just hang here. I love this pose. Grab opposite elbows, press down through the tops of your feet and just take it side to side, nice and gentle. Continue to breathe here. Each exhale, letting your head hang, really release. Let all the tension just fall out of the upper body. Also feeling the backs of those hamstrings and legs release as you fold forward. Let's do one more breath here. And again, you can take as many breaths as you want in each of these positions. This is completely up to you. And then go ahead and let your palms float down to your mat and let your head just fall one more time here. And if you want to take a halfway lift, straighten out the spine, draw the shoulders away, flatten out the back. Nice big deep breath in, and then exhale, fold. Gently walk those palms back out into a downward dog and take that right foot all the way to the front of your mat. Drop that left knee. We're gonna work ourselves down. I'm actually gonna use blankets here. You can use pillows, whatever you want here. Take this right foot out to the right side of your mat, press down through the palms. Make sure you have a nice space between that left knee and right knee. Deep breath in, open up the chest, and as you exhale, let that right knee kind of bow out to the right side, maybe come onto the outside of that right foot, and maybe just let the head just fall here. Just find yourself in a relaxed position. You're not trying to do or look like any particular thing, just letting the head just fall here. Really letting the back, releasing the back of the throat, continuing with those deep inhalations and exhalations. And once again, you can take as many as you want here. But finding that gentle position, allowing your body to just relax and release into the pose. One more deep breath in here. And then slowly walk your palms back up. And if you want to take downward dog, or you can just switch to the left side, I'm just going to take one downward dog in between here. This is a very relaxing, restful pose for me. And then take that left foot all the way to the left side of your mat. Drop that right knee. Again, making sure you have pillows, blankets, or whatever support you need here. Deep breath in, press down through the palms, and let that left foot kind of just float off to the left side. And then gently work your way down into your elbows. And once again, just like letting your whole upper body release here, letting that left knee just kind of bow out. Maybe the left, you come onto the outside of the left foot, whatever feels good here. Really releasing into this pose. Deep breath in and exhale. Let's take one more deep breath in and exhale. Slowly walking your palms back up. And we're gonna sit up for a reclining bound angle. So you can just get a bunch of pillows and blankets here, whatever you want to do here. I'm just gonna bring this bolster on top of my blankets, bring my tailbone right to the bottom of this bolster. Again, if it's pillows, blankets, whatever works for you. Bring your heels together right at the base of your tailbone, base of your spine, and let your back just recline, your spine just roll out onto those blankets, pillows, or bolster, whatever you have. Take a few deep breaths in, close your eyes, and as you exhale, draw that breath all the way down into the base of the spine. Letting the shoulders relax on the exhale, the elbows release, and maybe even allowing those palms just to float open off to your sides. Deep breath in as you take that breath all the way up from the base of your spine. And as you exhale, maybe just allowing those knees to fall open a little bit deeper, pressing those heels together. And when I'm getting ready for bedtime, I really just like to let my breath take over. And you can use the counting method, so just count backwards from 10.
or count to 10, starting with 1. And whenever you start to find that area in your body, you start over and you breathe into that body. That area in your body where you're feeling a little bit of tension or soreness or tightness, whatever it may be, maybe you're counting, you get to 3. And then you start to feel your hips. They feel sore or tight. You start over. And you draw that breath into the hips, right into the area of the hips where you're feeling that tension or soreness. And I like to just lay there in bed and do that eventually until I fall asleep. But we're going to do one more pose here before we get you into that restful state. But just letting your body relax, letting your shoulders relax, feeling the backs of the elbows relax. As soon as I say the word, just feeling that relaxation in the body. And you can stay here as long as you want. Or start to slowly draw those knees together. Bring that right knee into the chest, give it a nice little tug. Maybe circle out that right ankle. And then same thing on the left side, draw that left knee into the chest. And then circle out that left ankle. And we're going to finish this very short, restful nighttime yoga with legs up the wall. So from here, I'm just going to move all the props to the side. If you want to put a blanket at the base of the wall to support your tailbone, you can do that. So I'm just going to do that here just for the sake of doing it. But you want to bring yourself all the way up to the wall. So maybe bringing your left or right hip all the way up to the wall. And then come down onto your back and let the legs float up the wall. If you want to kind of shimmy yourself up to the wall, making sure your tailbone is right at the base of the wall, making sure your feet are flexed and engaged, and just allowing gravity to take that tailbone down. And you might feel a lot of tension here at the beginning, so it might be really hard to keep your legs extended, but just allowing that release of gravity. Maybe taking your palms out to the side. We're going to close here and let you find that space in the body. So maybe starting with that counting practice again, where you count backwards from 10, 9, 8, and you're feeling maybe tightness in the backs of those hamstrings. So take a deep breath in and draw that breath into the back of the hamstrings. And start the count backwards again. 10, 9, 8, 7, maybe feeling a little bit of tension in the knees. Taking a deep breath in and drawing that breath all the way down into the knees, the backs of the knees. And just continuing with that count, making sure your deep breath inhales, closing your eyes, releasing the tongue away from the roof of your mouth. Letting the palms just become open, shoulders are relaxed on your mat or on your floor. And just feeling gravity and letting it take over. With each exhale, feeling that tailbone drop a little bit closer into your blanket or onto the floor. We'll take one more breath here, or stay as long as you like. If you're finding this really alleviating a lot of your tension or pain in the legs, stay here and finish it out here. Otherwise, I'm going to start to draw my heels together, bring my knees out wide, and come into that bound angle on the wall. So just letting the heels fall into my tailbone or base of the spine. Keeping my eyes closed, keeping with that breath. And we're going to close out here. But once again, stay here as long as you like. Taking 10 to 15 breaths here. And working your way into a very restful, soothing nighttime's rest.
take one deep breath in together and one exhale. One deep breath in and exhale. I honor you in this day, in this evening, honoring your body, respecting your body, sending love. Allowing for an uninterrupted, restful night's sleep. So you can wake up tomorrow feeling refreshed and energized to start your day. Namaste.